Alright guys, here's how to thread your Pfaff 145 sewing machine, both top and bottom. Let's jump right into it. So you want to go through the hook on your thread stand. From the thread stand, we'll head down to the first guide post on the machine. You can hit it twice or just once, it's not really critical. If you do hit it twice, make the second one that you hit head down towards the upper tension assembly. Once you've gone through the upper guide post, you can go through either one or two holes here, depending on your model. This is an original upper thread tension for this Pfaff 145. It only has one hole, so you go through the one hole and then over this guide post until it clicks. You want to make sure that your presser foot is lifted for this next step, because you need to have the tension discs loosened, or it's best to have the tension discs loosened as you feed the thread between the two tension discs. Okay, now here's where a lot of people go wrong on the Pfaffs. I'm going to tell you real quickly what not to do. Don't continue up and go around this post. Okay, somewhere Uncle Larry told somebody that that's how you thread a Pfaff, and everyone has continued to espouse that sort of information. It's just not true. Pfaff never recommended going around that post. I don't recommend going around that post. So through the guide hole, around the guide post, with your presser foot lifted up, go through the tension discs and continue on to the thread controller. Okay? Now when you're between the discs of the thread controller here, you want to hold back your thread somewhere up here and lift this up. You'll start to see it move the check spring. Continue pulling it up until it clicks into place. Okay, so it fell back down into this little notch. And that way the controller spring, the check spring, will be able to act on the thread as you're sewing. Okay, so from there you can take out a little bit of your slack. Everything's threaded correctly through the tension mechanism. And we're going to go upwards through a guide to the take-up arm. Take-up arm from right to left. Right back down the same thread guide that we've already been up through once. Through another thread guide here. And then you want to go down through the needle bar thread guide, which on most models allow you to slide in from the left to right. If you don't have that slot where you can slide the thread in, it might just be a captive hole, and you can just poke the thread through from the top. From there, just go ahead and thread the needle from left to right. So you just flip that little half bobbin case over, and when you grab your bobbin, the thread should be unspooling this way. As I pull it from left to right, my bobbin is unspooling. So that's the direction the thread is coming off. And you can see there's a little angled slot in the bobbin case is going back this way. So it's an anti-backlash mechanism. Almost all bobbins go in that way, but you go against the rotation of the bobbin and make sure that you're under this little tab. That's what provides the tension from the bobbin case. Okay, once you're under the tab, all you have to do is come in this little notch in the bobbin case. Once the thread is in that notch, then you're ready to drop the bobbin case into the machine. I'm around the back of the machine now because it's really the only hope I have to show you how this bobbin case goes in, but the key thing is you want to make sure that the thread is in this little half notch in the bobbin case. Okay, so if your thread is in the half notch there, go ahead and drop the bobbin case down into the machine, and it sits right over a post. Okay, once you're sitting over that post, you can flip the little tab down, and what you'll notice is the two little half notches now form a hole, and if you're getting light but even tension as you pull the thread from the bobbin case area, then you're all situated and you're ready to draw up your lower thread and start sewing. Hold the upper thread back loosely as you rotate the hand wheel towards you, and we'll pick up that lower bobbin thread. Run an object like a pair of scissors or something that's not your finger, preferably, underneath to pick up the thread. Close your slide plate and you're ready to sew. So always hold your threads back when you start sewing. Alright guys, there's how to thread your Pfaff 145. Look for another video on my channel called All Things Pfaff 145. A lot more detailed information there. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.